Use the middle lane to take exit 20 towards the Midlands and Gloucester.
What is going on, guys? How are we all doing? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Hopefully you're doing a-okay. So today is the day that we've all been waiting for. It's April the 12th. That means one thing, gyms are reopened. I've made the trip down to the grow room. It's a gym that's about 50 minutes away from where I live. I'm gonna hit up a leg session. Now there's a few bits of kit in here that I've never used before. I'm super excited to have it go. And what better way to start off the new training block than to hit up a new gym and a new stimulant. And here we have the grow tent. So Tim, I'm just going to hit you with a voice over. Haven't done one of these in a while. So what I'm trying to do is prime my body for this workout. So with a lot of people, they go in, they do the heavy compound lifts, and then they do the accessory afterwards. Now what I'll find happens then is once I've done my main compound lift, I won't have much in the tank for this. So what I'm doing is I'm swapping it back to forward. So I'm going to do my extension work first, and then I'll get over and do my big heavy lifts. So you can see here that I've got the pad set on mid shin. The reason why I've done this is because this machine here, and I find all the time with the leg extensions, I get a lot of discomfort on my knee. So what I've done is I've put the pad on mid shin. I'm making sure that I'm grabbing hold of the handles, and then I'm flexing my quad at the top, squeeze and back down. So if you ever get any discomfort, pain in your knee, try adjusting the position of the machine or move the pad higher up. Previous machine there was the leg extension, and now we're going to do a seated hamstring curl. So same thing again, making sure we're trying to get the blood into the hamstrings, making sure they're nice and active before we go on and do our big heavy lifts. So again, what you want to do with this one is to make sure that you're nice and upright, again nice and bolted down into the machine, and again just taking your time. So I like to do a couple of sets to warm up, and then I'll do my top set. So what I mean by top set is I'm going to try and lift as much weight as I can with form to 6 to 8 reps until I can't do any more. You can see here that Scott's just jumped in because he's trying to force out a few more reps for me because I'm really struggling, and then I get a contraction. Main lift we have decided to choose today for our leg session is the laying hack squat. Now I haven't been on one of these for a couple of years, so excuse the form, I'm not going as deep as what I should do. As you can see at the corner of probably the top of the machine, you can see that there's a resistance band. So this is called a reverse hack squat. So when you get down to the bottom of the squat position, it's very difficult to get it back up. So what we've done is we've attached a daisy chain and a resistance band just to help us get a little bit of momentum on the way up. Again, bear with me, I haven't done this for a couple of years. It was great to get on again, my quads were burning, but again the focus is to go a little bit more deeper. Overall, this is a brilliant exercise. If you don't like squatting, use a hack squat. You're going to actually probably make more gains doing it that way than a conventional squat. Now moving on, this is a pendulum squat. I've never used one of these and I'm super excited to do it. I've only got one plate on there, and trust me guys when I say that, that is basically all you're going to need. This thing absolutely buried me. It took me a couple of attempts just to get the foot position correctly, and then once I had the foot position, then I was able to do it. So there's a little catch where my hand is. The idea is to try and squat as deep as you can, and then driving your feet through the pad and then standing up. This absolutely fried my quads. As you can see here, I'm really struggling towards the end. I totally underestimated how difficult this exercise is, and it's something that I will be looking to put into my program going forward. And then the last exercise we did was a 90-degree leg press. So we put on the weight at the bottom. This thing absolutely ended me. I was absolutely struggling towards the end of this workout. So again, it's a 90-degree leg press, and then all you're trying to do is just push your feet into the pad and push it away. I had to grab hold of the handles at that point because it was kind of lifting me off. But with the style I'm training I'm doing at the moment, I'm looking at doing 1 to 2 top sets, aiming for 6 to 8 reps and trying to lift the most amount of weight as I can with control. And then what we like to do then after that is a back off set. So you decrease the weight and then you try and do as many reps as you can to failure. So that's my workout, guys. Hopefully you can take some information away with this. And if you do have access to any of this equipment, I highly recommend it. And I will be back in the grow room for another workout shortly. Wow, what can I say? First session back, and that was a brilliant one. That absolutely killed me. A couple of pieces of kit I've never used before and didn't know quite what to expect, but feeling really good. Hopefully, fingers crossed, gyms stay open for the next couple of months, and hopefully we don't go back into our lockdown. But first session done and dusted.
If you haven't got your first session done, just pluck up the courage and get in there and get on the fence whether to start training. Just do it, guys. It's the best thing you can do. It's always the hardest one. The hardest thing is always getting started, but once you get that first kind of nerves out of the way, or that first session, you just grab that snowball effect and you keep going. So like I said, first session done. Gonna travel to Bristol and get some food. You hungry? No. He's hungry, I'm hungry. I'll catch you in Bristol.
That was a good nap. Does anyone else enjoy napping after a workout? Comment below if you like to take a little nap. I've just heard the door go, so we're going to see who's at the door.
So the knock on the door was actually a delivery. I have ordered some more pre-workout because I'm running low, so I'm going to show you what I got.
So the pre-workout I've gone for is Naughty Boy. I absolutely love their branding. It's a clean finish and the detail on it is superb. I've gone for the strawberry and mango flavour, and I tend to go for Naughty Boy as an all-round daily pre. The nice thing is I've ordered my stuff on Insight Slaps, so they always give you a little thank you and then it's signed. And then the good thing is they like to give out freebies, so we've got some protein powder. I will give that a try. What flavour is it? Salted caramel. I just want to do a sit down chat just to end the video. So on my previous video, someone asked a question and I'm just going to answer it. I'm probably going to end up butchering your name. Saladinio. There. I probably said it completely wrong. I do apologise. My English isn't very good. I've got dyslexia, but hopefully I've said that okay. So their question was, yeah, keto, does it work and is it sustainable? Right, now we're gonna get somewhere. Keto. So keto, and like any other diet, is just a calorie deficit. So the reason why they work is they put you in a deficit, so you are consuming less calories. Consuming less calories over a longer period of time will equate to fat loss. Now, no diet is better than any other diet, okay? Keto, in my honest opinion, is a load of... So we've got to look into it. Why do diets work? Well, diets work because they put you in a calorie deficit. So that means that you are consuming less calories. Consume less calories over a long period of time will equal fat loss, as long as you're sustainable and you can stick to it. Now, with most diets, you're going to see an instant result straight away, especially with keto, because what happens is you're depriving your body of carbohydrates. The reason why keto works is because what happens is you replace carbohydrates for fat as energy. Carbohydrates store water inside the body. So when you jump on the scale after a week of doing keto, you may have dropped 5 or 6 pounds if you're lucky. Now, keto is only as good as what you want to stick to it. In my honest opinion, keto is not sustainable. I do not like it. I would not use it. I do not get any of my clients to do it. It is bullshit. The reason why I do not like keto is, why are you going to deprive yourself of certain food groups? Stuff like rice, pasta, bread. Why would you do it? It is not sustainable. If you're going to go out for food with your friends and family, fingers crossed we can do now restrictions have been eased, you are not going to be able to eat and enjoy the foods that they're doing in the same company. And keto creates an unhealthy relationship with food. It is demonizing carbohydrates. The reason why people are fat and overweight isn't the fact that they're eating carbs, it's because they're over consuming calories. Too many calories and not moving is the reason why you are fat. I'm not calling you fat, I'm just saying that's the reason why people are fat. Now, people like to choose keto for a quick fix. So they'll do it for a week, they'll drop the scale and they'll be happy with it. But again, they're not going to stick to it. Diets are only good as long as you stick to it. I personally like to promote IFYM if it fits your macros. Each person has a specific amount of calories that are allowed to consume, as then split into carbs, protein and fats. Now, it's up to you how you kind of want to spend your calories. You can have a big breakfast, you can have a big lunch, or you can have a big dinner, or you can have 2 meals or 3 meals. It's completely up to you, but it's again tailored around your individual likes. And the reason why IFYM works is because it's a calorie deficit. You're going to lose weight because you're not consuming the normal amount of calories as what you would be. So just to end it, do not do keto. It is a waste of time. You're not going to stick to it, and it's unsustainable. And you'll probably find that your performance in the gym will dramatically suffer.
So if your goal is to decrease your body fat, here's a couple of things you should be doing. 1, tracking your food, sticking to it for a long period of time and make sure it's sustainable inside your lifestyle. Again, when results start to dip and you start to hit plateaus, then you can start looking at obviously increasing maybe cardio or dropping your food intake. That will help. Remember, it's all about long-term longevity. And why would you do keto? Because you'll just suffer, you'll burn, and you'll really hate it. And dieting isn't complicated and it's not hard work. I mean, if you're prepping for a show, then yeah, the last couple of weeks is going to be hell. But for the general public, you don't need to. So that's just going to conclude today's video. Hopefully you've enjoyed it and you've learned a lot from it. If you have made it all the way to the end of the video, well done. I really do appreciate it, guys. And if you could put in the comment section below, what is your favorite leg exercise? And if you do have any questions, pop them down low, and I'll be more than happy to answer them. Again, if you are not following me on Instagram, please go follow me. That is where I do daily stories, and again, you can get a little bit more information, and that's where I kind of vlog my life a little bit more. But anyway, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.